Hey, awesome friends. I am Awesome Danny, and this is the Plutus Beast. This is the Plutus Beast by Celeste. So first of all, I want to thank HiFiGo for sending this in for review. Like usual, they didn't tell us what to say or else we wouldn't be doing the review, right? So the Celeste Plutus Beast. Ooh, scary. It's a very unique set. Very different than a lot of stuff I've tried, including last year's stuff. As you can see on there, it is a 1 bone conductor, 1 balanced armature, and 1 SPD driver. So no dynamic driver, which is really weird because these things have some pretty good bass. The bass on these is just so nice, so thick and warm, enveloping. It's great. It's a very fun bass, but let's go ahead and get into the other details of what's in the box first. So in usual Canera Celeste fashion, the shells on the iems themselves are gorgeous. Build is very pretty. Overall packaging is, you know, very unique. The way they like to go about their things, it's awesome. Presentation's very nice. The case is nice. It fits both sets of ear tips in there along with the cable and the IEM shells themselves. So at time of recording, I don't know the price yet. I was told that it's going to be $100 or less. So I will treat it as $99. We're going to go with 99 bucks. I told it was going to be under $100. So that should give us a good little price point. So accessories, again, pretty good. It's well accessorized. 2 sets of ear tips, 3 sizes per set, both silicone. Nice case. It's like a fake leather, but it has a nice print on there, nice texture. It's a nice color, very unique compared to the other, you know, throw-in cases I usually get for other sets. The cable is very nice. I actually really like this cable. It's very pretty. It's a silver color cable, nice connectors. It looks well built. I got the 4.4 connection. There is a 3.5 option as well. It is a fixed termination, so you have to choose which one is going to be best for you at checkout. The shells fit very well. The IEMs are like very rounded, and the nozzle is kind of longer than other IEMs, or just the way it's angled makes it feel like it's longer, so it fits deeper. And as a result, I had to use smaller ear tips that I usually use, but fit was great. So keep that in mind. If you end up picking up the set, you might need to downsize ear tips and try that. And then again, going back to the faceplates, there's an option for blue or orange. I chose orange because it looked really nice, and I already have enough blue IEMs, and while we're on that topic, blue is not one of my preferred colors anyways. Also, similar to the Phoenix Call, which is also by Canera Celeste, pretty sure they're the same people. The Plutus Beast also comes with a nice little medallion keychain bookmark thing. That's what I ended up using, the medallion charm that came with the Phoenix Call. My wife uses it as a bookmark. It's really pretty and it does the job. So free bookmark. All right, now like getting into the sound. Like I mentioned before, the bass is just it's a very warm, enveloping type of presentation on the bass. It's not too sub bass focused, it's pretty much even, but it's still nice and thick. There is very good viscosity with the bass presentation, which is very different and unique than other sets that I've tried. Usually you get like a lot of bass or a little bit of bass, but this is one of the first sets where I can really say that the bass is thick. Like it's actually very thick bass, feels nice and warm, and that adds a lot of note weight to your mids and stuff. It's very nice. There is good rumble, there is good visceral presentation within the bass as well. It's just it can get quite boomy or big, so a little fluffy at times, and sometimes, you know, creeps into the mids as well. And speaking of those mids, like I said, they're nice and full sounding. Male vocals are very lush. They're so full, very enjoyable on this set. And then, you know, you have your instruments there, plenty of note weight. There's a lot of substance there. stage ends up being a little bit more narrow and congested as a result. So everything's a little bit more intimate, but a lot closer. And again, going back to that, there's no dynamic driver in this set, which is really cool. But also, I think it's the bone conductor. This is, I believe, my first set that I've ever tried that has a bone conductor. Whenever you move, like even like when I was just like chewing something, because I'm a fat ass and I like to eat. So when I would bite down on something or move my head too fast or tap on the shells themselves while I had them on, there's a little bit of like a spring ting. It's like boing, like you'll hear that, I guess, the bone conductor moving or something resonating within the shell. And it just makes it sound kind of hollow. Even though the build of the shell is very nice, it's solid, it doesn't feel hollow, it just sounds that way. So keep that in mind if you're going to use them while being very active or moving around a lot or tapping them a lot, readjusting, you're going to have to deal with that. Now, making your way into the upper mids. This is where one of my main issues with the set was. Probably my only issue with the set, because if this was adjusted a bit, then it would make the treble by comparison a little bit more to my preference. But going into the upper mids, there is a lot of gain here, so that ends up making the set very energetic. There is a lot of intensity here in the upper mids. Female vocals are very forward. I wouldn't call the female vocals shouty, but again, that's just due to my tolerance of this type of tuning. But they are very forward in presentation. They are somewhat in front of the mix of the music, so you get a lot of energy and a lot of emphasis there. Where I did have an issue though was electric guitars. Anything similar to that as well. Electric guitars are very aggressive. There's a lot of bite and they're very forward. Some stuff, it was, for me at least, almost unlistenable. The electric guitars, just mostly electric guitars, they were just too intense for me. And then if I ended up turning it down to a comfortable level where I would still be able to hear the guitars and not get fatigued, I wouldn't have as much as far as the rest of the music goes. So it was not an enjoyable experience in that regard. And now for the treble. Treble is actually kind of dark in presentation and more so in contrast to the upper mids. Upper mids being so energetic and having so much gain made the lower treble feel even darker than it was. This is where I was saying that if there was a little bit of a cut in the upper mids, treble presentation would actually be pretty nice. Actually would remind me of the EPZ Q1, which I reviewed recently. I actually enjoyed that set as a very nice mellow listen set. Darker treble, lower upper mid gain, more emphasis on those lower ranges. It's nice warm presentation. The Plutus Beast was overall basically an upgrade to that set. It has more texture, there's more dynamics, there's better separation, a little bit more resolution. It's just that high upper mids gain is where the main difference was. So overall, details on the Plutus Beast is okay, maybe below average for the price point. Again, taking this as it was $99, but it's not that type of tuning. This is more so a musical set in my opinion, compared to something more analytical. So you're not really listening to it for the micro detailing, but it has a good amount of imaging. It's about average. The bass texture and presentation is very enjoyable. So in any type of genres where you're not getting a lot of energetic female vocals or electric guitars or anything around that spectrum, it's very enjoyable. It's more of a relaxed listen. So in like orchestral stuff, it was slightly muted because of the darker treble, but then the instrument still had some of that bite and aggressiveness from the upper mid gain. But then there's a lot of resonance and in a lot of the deeper strings and stuff for the drums because of the bass presentation. So overall, it had a place. It's just very difficult with my library. You know, as some of you guys know, I mostly listen to a lot of modern stuff, high energy stuff, pop music, mostly K-pop. So it was hit or miss with my musical library. So for comparison, we're going to go back to EPZ Q1. So EPZ Q1 is like, I guess at the very most a third of the price, but it's a very similar presentation here. If you liked the EPZ Q1, but wish they had a little bit more bite and aggressiveness in the upper mids, then this is a clear upgrade. Everything's going to be better. Fit, build, accessories. I mean, faceplate, it's subjective. I like both. They're actually both very pretty, but Canara and Celeste make some very sexy stuff. I love their stuff. If I could own all of them, all their stuff, I would gladly do so. So that's it. Celeste Plutus Beast. But you don't have to take just my word for it. Go and do some other research. This set is actually going to be on its way to my friend, the Audiosmith Sword. So give him a little bit of time and he'll have a review out on his channel for you guys as well. I'll go ahead and link the channel in the description, along with, if you are interested in purchasing the Plutus Beast, I will have a link in the description of this video. There will be an affiliate link that's just another option for you guys to help the channel at no extra cost to you. So again, one of the links will be affiliate, the other one will not be. If you want to go ahead and help the channel, I appreciate it. So Celeste Plutus Beast. Before I forget, the rec rating. So this will be a rec rating 1 for me. And let me explain. So rec rating 1 basically means that, to me, it was not a completely enjoyable set. There was a few shortcomings for my preference, but overall it's a solid set. It's made well and it's doing what it's attempting to do well. So it is more of a niche tuning in my opinion, and it's not something I could easily recommend to everybody. I would preface the recommendation with my review of it. So I will tell you a little bit about the set itself first, and then if that sounds like something you're interested in and that you would like, I would suggest a demo. And if you can't demo but you want to take the risk, then go ahead and buy. It's still a solid set. Celeste makes good stuff. Just the only thing here that is up for debate is the tuning. Will it work for you? It might. But anyways, that's it for me, guys. Do you guys want to see Sunny again? I can get Sunny if you guys want to see him again. Yeah? No? No? Yes? Sunny. Sunny buddy. He's under my PC. I think it's because it's warm down there and he likes to just lay down and sleep down there and then just watch me. If I peek under my desk, I can just see his eyes staring at me. I got treats, Sunny. You want some treats? Sunny, get your ass up here. Dude is not coming out. He does not want to see you guys, I guess. Look who I found. Hey guys. Hey guys. Say hi, Sunny. Hi guys. I bribed him with wet food. He looks grumpy because I haven't given him the food yet. Hey. Hey buddy. Say hi to everybody. Oh, I love you, buddy. You want to go? Okay. All right. Until next time, you stay awesome, friends. Bye.